Hi YouTubers, it's Stephanie. I wanted to make a quick video, I'm going to try to make it quick, for all you beginning, you folks out there that might be researching or entertaining the idea of trying an e-cigarettes. I've run into a lot of friends, acquaintances, complete strangers that have been curious about my electronic cigarette, and there's just so many things that I want to tell people about them, and I guess maybe a video will kind of organize those thoughts, I hope. Anyways, my first e-cigarette was the Joy 510. If you've watched my other videos, you know, you've kind of been able to go through the experience with me. I'm 4 months into vaping now, and I haven't had one cigarette in 4 months, and I haven't even missed it, to be honest with you. In fact, when I smell cigarette smoke now, I get kind of snobby about it. I'm like, ugh, why do you do that? It's just stinky. So I'm so glad that I've done this, and I hope that if you're entertaining the idea that you just go for it and go into it with a good positive attitude and go into it with the idea that you're going to make it work and that you're going to get off of analog cigarettes because you can do it and you will be happier and healthier for it. Okay, so where do I want to start? Okay, the Joy 510 starter kit I ordered was from VaporKings.com. Um, it comes with two complete cigarettes. It comes with two of these, which are the batteries, two of those, which are the atomizers, and it comes with about four of these, which are cartridges. You can see this one's still in the pack from 4 months ago, and that's because I didn't like the cartridges. I don't like this one, for instance, is Apple. I'm not even going to try it because I just didn't like cartridges. Basically, you take that out of that pack and you put it into your atomizer, sort of like a drip tip. This is a drip tip. Um, and I guess it lasts a while. I don't know, but they're more expensive if you get these pre-filled cartridges. It's cheaper if you just go get yourself a drip tip. You can get all kinds of cool colors and cool shapes, and there's a million options out there. And if you watch my other videos, you'll see which ones I like. Anyways, um, so get yourself a drip tip. You might like these better, but I'm guessing you won't because I don't see why you would. You can see my little collection of e-juices and whatnot here. I used to have a lot more, but I gave a bunch of my juices away. Okay, so what else would I want to tell my friends? Um, so when you buy your starter kit, you're also going to need some extra atomizers. Why, you're asking me? Well, because if you're anything like me, you don't you want to have some variety, right? So I've got all kinds of e-juices that I've bought, and when I get bored with one, I just switch it out. I try something different. And with that said, you don't want to mix cappuccino flavored e-juices with raspberry flavored e-juices. Yuck. You just don't want to do that. So what you might want to do is have an atomizer for your different kinds of juices. So for instance, this is my atomizer right here that I use with my cappuccino coffee flavored e-juices. And then on my Saber here, I have another atomizer that I'm using with my fruit flavored e-juices. And then I have one atomizer as a backup, and that is my tobacco atomizer. And then I have another atomizer for my cream flavored e-juices. So with that said, I've bought four atomizers in 4 months and I have not gone through a single one. So because I'm always switching them out, I think it extends the battery life, or not the battery life, but the life of the atomizer. The atomizer needs to be cleaned also. That's something you should know as a beginner. I would say probably every 5 to 7 days I clean mine. And basically you just take the atomizer off and your drip tip off. There's your atomizer. And I put it in a shot glass and fill it with vodka. And once in a while, when I'm passing through the kitchen, I'll just swish the vodka around, the shot glass around, and I will see that dirty old gunky old e-juice coming off of it. And then after I soak it for a few hours, I lay it on a paper towel and it dries, and then it's like new again. So that will extend. I would imagine it extends the life of the atomizer. I don't know, but it does make it just produce better vapor, and it won't be so hard to drag on it. So keep that in mind. Have some vodka in your cupboards. um, okay, so as a beginner, we've covered my personal um, starter e-cigarette was the Joy 510. Don't get one of those silly mall kiosk e-cigarettes. They're overpriced and they're knockoffs basically. Joy 510 is a genuine product, and it's excellent. So don't do the mall kiosks that are overpriced. Also, don't do the gas station e-cigarettes. They won't last you very long, and then you might just give up on e-cigarettes because you didn't start off with the right one. You didn't start off with a good one. So um, definitely just invest some time and money into getting a starter kit. I think mine with the two complete cigarettes was about $60. And then I bought a couple of bottles of e-juice, and these are about $8 each, or maybe 12 for this bigger bottle. And it lasts a long time. So you could start off with the sample bottles, and those are cheaper. Gourmet Vapor has them for like $3 or $4, and you can just test the juice out and see if you like it. If you do, you can order a bigger bottle next time. I would recommend that. GourmetVapor.com. See what else. So get yourself a couple of atomizers, a couple of bottles, different flavored bottles of e-juices. Um, be open-minded about e-juices because, for instance, I smoked menthol cigarettes for 20 years before I tried the e-cigarette, and I was sure that I would vape um, menthol e-juices, and that hasn't been the case. I did probably the first couple of weeks, and now I'm pretty much strictly fruit e-juices. Those are the ones I love. So uh, try to be open-minded when you order your e-juices, and don't just go with a camel flavored e-juice. If you're a camel smoker, try something different. Or let me know that you're starting off, and I'll send you a little bottle of one of these I'm not using so you can try something cool and new and different. Trying to think. I don't want to forget anything. The benefits of the drip tip are that you don't end up getting stuck with a cartomizer. I think that the cartomizers are all right. The juice inside of them are okay, but I think there's just so much variety and so many different e-juices and different ways to mix different flavors, and the possibilities are endless where e-juices are concerned. I wouldn't just limit myself to one of these. So, I mean, you'd be settling if you stopped with this. So don't. Get yourself a drip tip. Drip your juice in there. You're going to drop 3 drops in there, and then maybe give it a little blow, and then start puffing away. That's all it is. You're going to get a battery charger with this guy, along with your 2 complete cigarettes. Um, it works great. It takes a couple of hours, I think, to charge it, and then it only lasts a couple of hours. So it'll be important when you finish off a battery to plug it in right away, so that it's charging while you're using your other battery. Let's see. What else would I tell a newbie? I think that might be it. But if I think of more, I'll definitely make another video. I think I've covered it. One last thing I want to add, though. There's so many people out there that they try an electronic cigarette. Maybe they don't try the right one, or they don't try the right e-juices, and they give up on it, or they entertain the idea and they never just give it a try because it's expensive to start off. And what if I don't end up liking it and I've spent $60 on a 510 startup kit? Um, I think that quitting cigarettes, no matter how you do it, whether it's Nicorette gum or a patch or a pill or meditation, you have to go into it with a good positive attitude. You have to go into it with the plan to quit smoking analog cigarettes. And if you do, and you give it a try, and you convince yourself that that is going to be your alternative, it's going to work. You're going to quit. I mean, this is way better than quitting cold turkey. You are not going to have nicotine withdrawals, the grumps. You're not going to put yourself through unnecessary, stress by using one of these. And it still fulfills all of the things that cigarettes fulfill for you, only you're not getting all the tar and chemicals and nasty stuff that you got from a regular cigarette. So it is a healthier alternative, I would imagine. And if you stick it out, you'll be happy you did. I would count on it taking about a week. Probably it didn't take me that long, but I would say worst case scenario, after a week, you are gonna love this far more than you ever loved a cigarette for a lot of different reasons. One, your lungs will almost instantly feel better. You'll feel healthier. I'm a runner now. That's just crazy to think. I am a runner. Um, Also, you're not going to smell bad anymore. Doesn't that bother you that you smell like cigarettes? It's not a pleasant smell. So give it a try. Um, there's just so many reasons. I could go on and on with all the reasons why this is something you should try. But like I said, it's something that everybody needs to make a choice for themselves. You need to decide that that's what you want to do and go for it and go into it with a positive heart and mind, and it will work for you. And I hope it does. Give it a try and come back and post comments because I want to hear how it's going for you. And thanks for watching, guys. I might make another video because I am sure that I forgot something. I am so scatterbrained. There's probably other things that I want to tell you. But thanks for watching, and I hope this helps out a little bit. And you guys take care. See ya.